What's up, YouTube family? We are back again. So I have a video here. I have a video that I would like to react to. The title of this video is you ask where all the men are and then say we're all equal. Very interesting title. The type of title that I would like to react to. So without wasting your time, let's dive in the video. Let's go.
To the ladies that keep asking the internet, where are all the men? Why aren't men being men anymore? Well, sugar, it's you. You're the reason. All the women who chose the bear, you can thank yourself. Okay. All the women who decided that anything they can do, you can do better, that's why. All the women who decided they were going to be loud and overly aggressive, they were going to overcompensate instead of just allowing a man to be a man and you being okay being a woman.
Nah, they not going to do that. And you know what the funny thing is? No other woman does not need a man more than a 4'11" woman. Woo! Them be the 4'11" ones, bro. That just be preaching. Oh, we don't need no man. First of all, you look like a baby who refused to grow. You clearly need a man. But you know what? I understand. You know, sometimes some women be like, I don't need no man. And then I look at them and be like, you know what? I get it. I understand. You know, she could probably whoop my ass. And I am pretty sure she could lift 100-pound dumbbell by herself. Like, I understand when they say they don't need no man. But for some of y'all, the 4'11" ones. But I get it though. I get why you don't need a man. Because if you live in a place where you could be 4'11" and be able to whoop a 7-foot man and there's no consequences, there's nothing at all, like, I really would believe it too. Like, I 100% would believe it because the visuals don't do no justice. You know what I mean? I'd believe it. As a matter of fact, I would believe that I am stronger than men. Like, why not? Why not? Anyways, let's continue. To
everyone who didn't want to recognize that there is, in fact, a difference, and that you, in fact, recognize that difference when you ask questions like, why aren't men being men anymore? You're the reason. They can't be. Because even when they are, they can't do that right. Even when they try, you shut them down.
Yep.
Even if they put themselves in a situation to help, you think it's because they want to get a piece of your tail.
Yes, they don't let us be men, right? I mean, you think about it. 4'11" beating a 7 feet tall man ass, right? Do you really think that's normal? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered what would have happened if it was a 4'11" man versus a 7 feet tall man? Like, do you really think the 4'11" man is gonna do that to the 7 feet tall man? Like, have you ever pictured a scenario like that? Let's even bump it up to 6 feet, 5'8", 5'7", 5'9", whatever you want. Do you think they're gonna be comfortable trying to disrespect or beat a 7 feet tall man like that? But you do it. You know, you do it. Obviously, when you are in a scenario like that and you can do it with ease and get away with any sort of consequences, you are gonna believe that men are not men anymore. I understand. You know. And usually the tiniest they are, the stinkiest the attitude, man. Here you go. Always in the man face. But you know, they do that every day to their men though. And they forget that the world does not operate like that with them all the time. Right? So one day they make a mistake. They bump into another woman. And the thing is going to be the same thing. Here you go. And all of a sudden you hear, pam! You see a wee go this way and a whole body fly this way. Usually if it's a man, They get back up and run and try to punch and kick and, get a bigger mouth and start cussing, being loud. But usually when it's a woman who does that to them, guess what they do? They look for the purse, reach inside a V, and pull out a phone. We need to call the police. The police pulls up. Usually when it's somebody with a dick and somebody with a pussy, they just go to the person with a dick and pin them down. Hey, clearly you're a threat. Look at what you're doing to this baby. No. Look at what you're doing to this woman. You crazy? But when they come and they see two people with pussy, they're like, okay, all right, it's equal rights over here. We need to calm down, right? So they go, what's up? Soon as this 4'11" woman sees the police, confuse the hell out of the police. The police is smart too, They go, if y'all keep acting like this, we're going to put both of y'all in the back of the car. And all of a sudden, choop. Trust me, man, I wouldn't want to be in the back of the car with somebody who whoop my ass like that. the type of ass whooping where we go this way and a body fly the opposite way. Like, first of all, who taught you that technique? That kind of ass whooping should be illegal, I swear to God. So they calm down, all the testosterone disappear in the voice, and now they quickly realize that they need a man. They need a man. Oh yeah, all right. Let's continue with the video.
You become overly aggressive for no reason.
Yeah.
Even when you're wrong, you can't admit it. Yeah. Men have just decided all of those women, they're not even going to try anymore. So until you decide to take that tough look in the mirror and adjust, you're going to have to be that man that you're looking for. Sorry.
All right, thank you. Really appreciate this video, but they're going to hate your ass, right? They don't like to hear the truth. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to look themselves in the mirror and recognize that they are part of the issue. They are part of the reason why men are acting this way, I just mentioned the couple, right? 4'11" woman and a 7 feet tall man, and you saw the dynamic there. But I'm thinking about something like, first of all, the 4'11" women, they're always attracted to this tall ass man, like these tall men, 6'5", 7 feet. I'm like, what do you want to do with that? Like, what do you want to do with that? And you, the 7 feet tall man, like, you stupid, right? You are really stupid if you think for a second that you're gonna be with a 4'11" woman and one day break her heart and just run off to the sunset. Like, when you think about all the mishandling in the bedroom, right? Do you really think you're gonna treat a baby like a? No, I'm sorry. You think you're gonna treat a woman like that and just get away with murder? Like, yo, you are literally creating a recipe for disaster later. I just told you, the tiniest they are, the stinkiest the attitude. So then after a heartbreak, there you go. They sit and realize that all them Chanel bags and all them fancy dinners cannot make up to the jujutsu, the gymnastic that was happening in the bedroom. And they're pissed. They're pissed, man. They're gonna do anything to make you pay. And you're gonna walk around, women are this. Nah, man. There's just some type of game where you don't play with babies. No, you don't play with grown women. Like, you can't play like that. You know what? Well, this is the end of the video. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm just reacting. I'm not judging. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. Like the video. Let's talk about it in the comments. And then peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.